Okay, we're good. Everything's alright. Hi, I'm Decorator Omega, and welcome back to You Are Worthless, a video game where nothing happens. As far as I know, the game froze when I alt-tabbed out of it, or when I hit the Windows key to get out of it. Now, hopefully, in the next 3 segments, I don't lose my mind. Well, yes, that, but also I don't, Ooh, that's just above me. I can't get up there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't get up there somehow. I doubt it. I don't think there's a way up there, but there could be. I feel like everything's done on like a really large scale, so I don't know if there's like a small pathway made to get up there. I assume there isn't, because then I'd have to come back down. But then, what would that mean? What would that be? What is this? This is like just a giant thing. Well, I mean, anything large is technically just a giant thing. What was I saying? I was talking about something. I was talking about, oh yeah, I have to, God. I have to, remember not to use my normal, command to, stop recording. Because I don't want to close the game. Oh man, this is so weird. It's weird to just be playing a game. I mean, with a lot of the games I've played, there have been, sorry, my ear is itchy. Stop it. No, stop that. Stop that. No. I'm not letting that happen. What is this? It's missing a fragment. Is it caught on the hill? Yeah, look, there's those marks on the side. I can't go up. They're too steep for me to go up. What is this? For some reason, I don't know. What is this? Like a ship? What is this? Crash ship? Or just a giant structure? I mean, a giant ship might be a giant structure. I don't know what it is. Again, oh wait, my first thought said building, though. When I was approaching it, I thought it was a giant building. It might actually be a giant building, who knows? I can't go up it, so we're going to continue on this way. We're going to keep passing by all of the little pyramids, not triangles, pyramids, until something else happens, or until something else is found. This is a different music track. When did it change? I thought that ringing at the start was a different music, was it going looping back on the first music track. This is a different one. This is not warbling in my ear. I wonder which tracks these are. I know they're NASA public domain, and there's like a specific listing on the page that said what they're from, but I don't remember. I don't know. It sounds like they were from a collection, so I don't know which ones they are. I've never heard them before. So how was your day? That's nice. My ear is itching. Ah, stop it. Why are you itching? Why are you itching? I can't have you itching for another hour and a half. Well, I can. I'll just scratch it. I did just get out of the shower. Whoa. I looked up at my own hair, and then the screen flashed black, and I panicked. I thought I closed the game. Gave me a small heart attack. So yeah, I just got out of the shower. I'm feeling clean. And I also need to shave, as my family keep reminding me. I'll do that in an hour and a half. Oh man, this is so cool. Why do I keep saying it's cool? There's nothing happening, but it's just such an awesome concept. It's a weird concept. That's why it's an awesome concept. What is that? Is that another one of the giant sky pyramids? Is that the original giant sky pyramid? Oh no. Can't be. It can't be. Can it? I didn't double back on myself, did I? Did I? Maybe I did. Because this does look completely identical on this side. I can see that little ledge running up like that. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna go through that side, and if there's one on the other side... If there's one on the other side, I'm gonna panic. If there's another one on the other side, I'm gonna panic, because then I no longer know which direction I was going. And then from that point onward, assuming I can work out which one I came from, I'm gonna have to keep real focused on when I'm looking around so I don't turn myself around. I'm gonna have to let go of those buttons. I would like to point out I am still moving in this direction. If I if I hold down the buttons, I'll move in the direction I'm looking. That may have been what happened. I may have tried to look around and continued moving. But if I just hit them and then turn around, my body is walking that way and my head is rotated 180 degrees. So we're not gonna worry about that. Because obviously I'm some sort of sphere, so it doesn't matter. Man. I really hope that there's not one on the other side. Because if there is, there's going to be significant problems. I'm going to be wandering back and forth between the two for 2 hours, trying to work for an hour and a half, trying to work out which one I came from. Oh, by the way, I've noticed I yawn a lot in these videos, and a lot of the time that's because I record the morning of the day the video is supposed to be uploaded, especially very recently. I've been, well, I've been busy. And for some reason, I've become extremely bad at recording a day ahead still. So this will get me 4 days ahead, well, 3 days ahead. Because one's due tomorrow. Due tomorrow. Due. Yeah, that's not a good way to describe it. Why? I will upload one tomorrow. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Kind of weird what happens if you just, left alone to your thoughts. Anyways, oh, speaking of which, left alone with your thoughts, there were those, the soundproof chambers, where things were so quiet you could supposedly hear your own blood flow, and people started hallucinating while they were in them. It was driving people crazy being in that room. I think there were 2 of them. I can't remember what they were called, but you can look that up. There were people who were like auditory or visually hallucinating while in a soundproof room just because of how quiet it was. So the silence was maddening. Okay, I do think this is a way I have not been. So I'm going to continue to go this way until I can see otherwise. How far did I travel from that first one? How far did I continue from that first one? After that first upside-down pyramid, how far did I go before I hit the structure? Did I go for a while? I can't remember. Oh god, I might be going backwards now. Oh god, that uncertainty is gonna be with me for... Oh, jeez. Oh man, I really have to pay attention to where I'm going in games. Midnight at the Red Light. I definitely got lost in that one. Just because I don't really pay attention. I don't, like, put down, I guess, a mental map as I move around in a game. It's just not how I do things. There's something in the distance, and it looks different, so I'm gonna continue this way. It better not be a pyramid. Better not be an upside-down pyramid. Hanging from nothing, or I'm gonna be upset. Well, not upset. It looks more like a tower structure. So I think I am going the correct, quote-unquote, direction. The direction I didn't come from. Man. I wonder how long I've been going back and forth, or how long I've been going backwards. I just completely lose all, like, I don't know, time reference when I'm playing a game. Like, something could have happened, like, the hour before, and I would have told you it would happen 10 minutes ago. Especially if it doesn't, if the game doesn't have a clock, then I just cease to know. I do have a clock, though. I have 2 clocks. I have one telling me I'm 10 minutes into this episode, and I have one telling me that it's currently 9 o'clock. So let's continue this direction. But yeah, that actually, no, hang on. When I was talking about the, how, like, yawning while I'm recording during the morning, because when I wake up, if you, like, I guess use a lot of air, like, by, for example, recording and talking a lot, you yawn. We figured that out in middle school. We'd say the Pledge of Allegiance every day, and that's actually how I got onto the word pledge. I was thinking about that. So I guess it does all tie together. Anyways, we would always yawn during the Pledge of Allegiance. Just always happens. Someone would yawn. Just I guess the exhalation of air that early in the morning, or that soon after waking up. I don't know, it just forced a yawn. I don't know how yawning works. But yeah, that's how I got onto the word pledge being such a weird one. I was thinking about the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge. Pledge. It's just such a good word. Just static in my ear. And there's definitely something going way, possibly above me. What is that? Is that the skybox? What is that? There's like a white line running. Is that like this where the skybox is mirrored? The skybox looks the same on both sides. Why does it need to be mirrored? That's not a mirror. Is there a structure like all the way above? Because that goes really far back. Does that connect to the other structure that I was at? I was doing that thing again. I was looking back and then holding down the buttons, so I was moving back. Is that rain? I can't tell if that's static or rainfall. Why do I hear rainfall? I think that's supposed to be static. Because listen, you can hear the static, but then you hear all those noises, and for some reason it reminds me of, like, well, rain hitting the ground. But it could just be the other static. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is above me? Ooh, a mountain. Ooh, what's this? Did I enter like a giant cave? Or some cave-like structure? Oh, stop that. Okay, go that way, I guess. We're gonna go that way. We're gonna go around this, because it's kind of in the way. Directly in the way. So we're gonna head in that direction. Until something else happens. Because something else will happen. Hang on. I can't really hear anything in my room. I was trying to see if that wind was still there. Trying to hear if that wind was still there. See, this is definitely the other way around. There's definitely 2 mountains here, and not a pyramid in the sky. At least I sincerely hope so. What is that? How long has that been there? Is there a giant eye watching me? What is that? Is that like a star? What? I don't know what that is. It's definitely not an eye. I saw it as an eye, but it's not an eye. It's changing as I go. Has that always been there? I hold my buttons up, I think I'll still go this way. Actually, if I look high enough up, can I go backwards? I don't think so. I can't go backwards. I can't go, like, slightly backwards. I don't think the angle of which I'm looking changes my speed. Yeah, so for some reason that reminded me of an eye, and it reminded me even more so once the center started expanding. I thought it was dilating at me. But it's not. It's just, it gets bigger and then it becomes the next ring around the edge, and then it expands, and the next one happens. Oh, it reset. Or something happened to it. Oh yeah, I should be paying attention to where I'm going. Ah, there's not much to see. I'm gonna keep looking at that thing in the sky. It feels like it's getting closer. Why is that? It's because it's still expanding and not actually... It might actually be getting closer. I have no idea. I don't know if that's been there this whole time. I don't know if that's just been above me. Hang on. Yeah, okay, we're going the right way. Because even if I do look around, and I'm still walking in the direction, if I can't tell which direction I'm walking... For example, as I couldn't earlier, I couldn't tell how far I was moving. I wouldn't be able to tell if I wouldn't be able to tell which way I had come from, so I also have to keep track of the landscape, at least a little bit. So for example, these two giant things. The valley I walk through. Yeah, I don't know what that is or why it's expanding, but it's expanding. Is that the next music track? Yep. Sweet. Alright. So yeah, I don't know if the timer will carry on when I hit the Windows key to get out of the game to stop the recording. But I'm not going to take that chance, so I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to do it quickly anyways. It's so weird. The sky is slowly being enveloped. Maybe this is a change in the skybox happening here. Maybe everything's gonna become really, really dark. Maybe the color palette will change. Maybe there will be colors. Anyways, this is also made for like a slow game jam, which would make a lot of sense. And apparently the slow game jam version does not have the reset after 10 seconds, or 20 seconds thing, and if you hit the buttons, you will walk in that direction for 10 minutes. Instead of, I might still walk in that direction for 10 minutes, it's just that I don't, change it. It doesn't change. Hang on, I have to find something out. I have to do a little bit of relativity testing. Okay, I was trying to see if hitting both buttons, if I had to hold them down to keep moving at that double speed. I don't think I do. I think I move at that double speed as long as I hit them both together. That's getting very large. Soon it's gonna blot out there is no sun, so it's not gonna blot out the sun. How steep are these things? Well, that's near vertical. Actually, that might just be vertical. The one on the left looks vertical, especially higher up. It just becomes a sheer wall. So weird. I'll pop my ears. I don't know how, but I did. wiggled my jaw and my ears popped. For some reason, that reminds me of a power plant, the stereotypical nuclear power plant. Or the cooling towers. Or whatever those are. The giant things. I think those are the cooling towers. Or they're just towers, I don't know. We're gonna continue on. Well, I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice but to continue on. Also, I guess when I was talking last episode about someone having to capture in this video, I guess it wouldn't be that bad because it's not one video. It's not one 2-hour-long video. It's 4 half-hour-long videos. Even then, there won't be much happening, so it would just be listening to me talk. Is that how people caption videos anyways? Do they actually watch the visuals, or do they just listen to the person? I don't know. I tend not to mess with, like, the caption thing. I don't even know how to set it up so that people can caption the videos. Maybe that's a thing you get when you have more people watching. I have no idea. I might look that up. This is definitely a lot more cylindrical than any of the mountains, so I don't think it's a mountain. Yeah, it blocks out most of the sky now. Which means that's just gonna keep going until the sky is dark, isn't it? Stop that. Alright. Is that static gonna indicate another song change, or no? No? Didn't sound like it. It's that static rainfall thing again. I can't be the only one that hears that. Like, someone does. Even if it's like one person watching this video 8 years from now, someone does. Someone understands. It's really weird to watch the skybox get eaten by just eternal void. Oh. That was a distinct cutoff. No, it wasn't. Is this a different song? Or is this the same song? I don't know. It kind of sounds like it sounded like it cut off, like it started a new one, but I think it's the same one. Just a different section of it. Alright, well, once I get up close to this thing, I'm gonna have to find a place to go. Because I'm not seeing... Unless I can go up there, I'm not seeing a way past it. I don't know if I can go around it. Maybe it's a dead end. Maybe I have to walk all the way back. I really hope not. So we're gonna keep going towards it. Oop. The music track definitely ended. Oop. Hello, Shadow. Oh yeah, I forgot I was a sphere. Silence. It's complete silence. It's ridiculous. I've heard noise this entire time, even if it was just wind, and now there's just nothing. Was there nothing in between the other ones? I don't even remember if there was nothing between the other soundtracks, if it was just completely silent, because I know I've mentioned the silence before, because that's how I got onto that Jet story. Oh wait, I can go up here because I'm currently doing it. God. What else is there to talk about? Well, we can talk about the diminishing light at the end of the valley here. We can talk about whatever that is. I don't know, it looked a lot more cylindrical from that side. I think it's rectangular. I can't tell. Oh well. Is there supposed to be music? Is there? I had to go and make sure my headset was still plugged in. So if you heard a noise there, I was messing with the point where it plugs in. I don't know if that happens, but it might. Stop that. There we go. There's something. I wonder if it is related to the path I'm taking then. I wonder if it, like, goes for a certain amount of time and they assumed that if I kept moving, it would take me that amount of time to get to the next one? Maybe? That might be how it works? Sounds kind of ominous. Okay, this is one of those soundtracks that you hear, or this piece is one of those ones you hear when someone's investigating something, or when sinister stuff is implied but not yet confirmed, so everything's kind of spooky. What are those? Let's go find out. There's only one way to go find out, is to keep going in that direction until I get there. I still have that notification. It bothers me. I am also still keeping track of the time. I haven't forgotten that yet. They kind of look like silhouettes of people standing, I don't know, facing each other, not facing me, so I'm getting a side view. Some of them, some of the things that look like people, like that one there, there's no crosshair, so I can't tell you which one I'm looking at. The fifth one from the right. It kind of looks like it's facing this direction or that direction, or kind of angled. What are those? Probably rocks. Could be very tall rocks. Could be buildings. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, is to keep going that way. Till we get there. Oh, that was it. Metroid Fusion. There's a music track in Metroid Fusion called Silence, I think is what it's called. And this really reminded me of it. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. But I always remembered that track because I found it later. And then I couldn't forget its title. Alright. Oh yeah, the sky is completely dark now. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of white in the very distance, but nothing severe. Ow! Just popped my wrist. Is every object darker now? Can't tell if every object is darker now. I think it is. I think that inverted... No. I don't know, it might be darker, I can't tell. Alright, well, that's a second and a half hour segment. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you stop by again sometime, I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so I was out for long enough, which was like maybe, what, 4 or 5 seconds? I was out for long enough for the thing to start. So yeah, if I hit the Windows key and Alt-Tab out of the game, or leave the game window, it does count as idle. Okay, that's good to know. It's definitely good to know. Anyways, this is, yeah, I'm sure you know what this is if you've watched the previous ones. Because why would you watch the third one and not the first two, right? Yeah, You Are Worthless. Like a video game where nothing happens. I forgot the title. I forgot the whole title. Okay. Whoa! Music track reset. Did I just stop moving there? Hang on. I want to see if I stop moving. Alright, I'm not letting that happen. I don't know if I do. I don't know how far it'll take me. It can't take me that far because... at minimum, I'll keep moving for like 19 seconds. Before I'm reset to the start of the game. Yeah, it looks like these are kind of structures. Maybe ruins of some sort. All surrounding that. I'm not sure why I thought these were people. Very, very large people from the distance. Oh! Future Tech! Future Tech. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Alright. We're gonna continue on. Do, 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 do. Whoa, stop that. I think I'm destroying my throat slowly. That's alright, I don't need it. It's gonna happen at some point. Can I walk under this? Is it? I don't know. But what is it is the... Whoa! Oh. Okay. You said this was 2 hours. Okay. We're gonna continue walking, screw you! I'm not done. I'm not done, no. I wanna see how far I can go. Actually, I might be under the textures of the world right now. Everything might be... Looks like everything is literally unraveling here. Voyager space sound recordings. Okay. Which are probably some of those warbling noises I heard. Creative kid. Yeah. It did say it was 2 hours long. This was not 2 hours long. I was lied to. I've hit the end. Oh. Oh. Okay. I was 4 minutes into the next episode, though. So that means there's only 2 videos. Hang on. Oh. It is location that affects the soundtrack. Okay, well, thank you so much for sticking with me, I guess. This will not be its own video. This will be edited onto the second part. And then I'm gonna have to do a bunch more recordings. That's alright. Huh. I was lied to. You said 2 hours. The game said 2 hours in its more info area. And I know that can be inaccurate, but the game said experience a 2-hour glacial journey. Audio-visual journey. Oh, 2 hours. Except the whole time I was using left and right mouse button. I was moving at twice the speed. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe. Oh well. That was fun. That was weird. I got to talk to myself for a long time. Alright, well. Goodbye, I guess. See you next time.